This is one of the longest usernames on YouTube, 383 characters long, even though the limit is just 50 characters. This username is so long that on the channel page, you can only see about 10% of it. It has to put 3 dots. And then even when you hover over it and the little gray thing pops up to show you the full name, you still only see about 50% of it. Most of it's cut off on the left there. In fact, one of the only ways to see this channel in its entirety is to subscribe to the channel and then unsubscribe from the channel. And YouTube will now allow you to scroll through the entire username. It is so long. Oh my god. I made this channel 3 years ago using a YouTube glitch, which has since been fixed, because I was on a quest to get the longest username ever printed onto a real silver play button. I'd previously made another YouTube channel called Jack's Epic YouTube Channel full of fun times before Direct Kiss, which was exactly 50 characters long, and when I reached 100k on that channel, I eventually got it printed onto a play button, thus getting the longest username ever printed onto a play button. But I wanted to get an even longer username printed on a play button, and this was the channel that would help me do that. So when this channel reached 100,000 subscribers, I applied for my play button, but basically had issues every step of the way. You'll see when I inserted my username into my play button order, obviously it did not work, and when I contacted YouTube support about this, they told me that obviously the limit is only 50 characters. I'm not meant to have a username that is 382 characters long. They even had the audacity to suggest I input a shorter name. How dare you? But unfortunately, after a lot of back and forth with YouTube support, I eventually did have to settle on an abbreviated version of the username that was exactly 50 characters long. So sad. But this was still the longest username that a YouTube play button had ever seen, so I received lots of very funny emails while my order was being processed. And when the award finally did arrive and I unboxed it, the username was indeed physically slightly longer than my previous longest play button, and I was very excited about that, as you'll see from this clip. We're 23 and a half! Now, quick side note, as well as the longest username ever printed on a real YouTube play button, I also have the shortest username ever printed on a real play button. Look, you can barely even see it. Teeny tiny little eye. Ooh, cute. But that's a different story. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, I was very happy with my new longest username ever play button. The video I made about it actually became the most viewed video on my entire YouTube channel. I then displayed this silver award on my play button wall proudly for the next 2 years. That was until I was recording a video showing off my YouTube collection, and when I got to the longest play button award, something truly terrible happened. What is on my finger? Oh my god, what the? What? It's the letters. What? I've just got. What? Why? I've just got letters on my finger. Can you see that? Can you get a good shot of it? Oh my! Look at the YouTube logo. Whoa! Whoa! What? What? Yeah, the letters on the play button literally just started peeling off. Presumably, it's because they had to print this award slightly differently in order to fit all of the letters on. A Y has literally just come off while I've been talking. Watch this. We can literally get the YouTube logo and just pull basically the whole thing off. Oh my god. So when this happened, I immediately emailed Society Awards asking if I could order a replacement, and they told me they'd send me a complimentary one, which is nice, isn't it? Now, when I was sent this first award a couple of years ago, I wasn't exactly friends with Society Awards. They kind of had to keep their distance from me due to a certain diamond play button incident. But these days, me and YouTube and Society Awards were best friends. YouTube comment on my videos here and there. Society Awards helped me fix PewDiePie's diamond play button. So I decided I'd be a bit cheeky and I'd email and say, is there any chance you'd print the full username this time? I know it's, you know, like 300 extra characters, but, you know, we're best mates now. Go on. And Society Awards got back to me and said, no, obviously not. We can print 50 characters and that's it. Now, I understood and expected that response from Society Awards, but I still had an idea of how I could get a new longest play button. You see, different characters are physically different widths. For example, the uppercase T is a bit wider than the lowercase t. And the widest characters that you can get in the English alphabet are the uppercase W and the uppercase M. Which is why when YouTube launched YouTube handles last year, I set my long channel username handle to WWMWWMWWMWWMWW. You get it, you get it. Because even though the abbreviated username printed on this play button and that YouTube handle are both 50 characters long, if you were to put them side by side, one would be physically longer than the other. So I emailed Society Awards and I said, would you mind putting my handle on? Because, you know, it is my handle. It's part of my YouTube channel and I could fit the handle on, so that makes sense, right? Yeah, let's put the handle on instead of the abbreviated username. So Society Awards got back to me again and they said, no, the only thing that we're going to print is the thing that is already approved from last time. Please stop emailing us. So a couple of weeks later, this turned up at my door, and inside here should be the exact same username that is printed on this award, but with a print that hopefully won't break and peel off like this does. But it is not over, because I have a cunning plan of how I can break my long play button record once again. I'll get to that in a moment, but first we need to unbox this play button. Now, it did arrive kind of very beaten up and just hanging out, but I promise I've not looked at it yet. So let's see the fella. Anything else in there? We got our letter. Where's my package by Rick card? Ah, my YouTube letter's all creased, and I'm missing my package by Rick card. Either way, let's have a look at this fella. That looks absolutely amazing, and as you can see, the username is not peeling off when I touch it with my finger, which is always a bonus. We now have 2 longest play buttons, technically, but one is very broken. So now for my genius idea. I think that this play button print peeling off and getting damaged was destiny. There is just so much on my finger every time I touch it. I think I've been given an opportunity here to get the full 383 characters printed onto a real play button. Do you see what I'm getting at yet? I'm going to remove every single character from this play button and then replace it with a custom vinyl that has the full 383 characters on it, thus creating the new longest username ever printed on a real YouTube play button. I reached out to my friend Jason, who's helped me out with a few custom awards in the past, and using the exact dimensions, he's created a professional vinyl that should fit onto here perfectly, and it is inside of this envelope. But step 1 is to entirely remove every character from this play button. Now, some bits come off easier than others, but hopefully if I just keep doing this, eventually everything will be gone. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of spray on there, see if that does anything. Okay, we're getting somewhere. More and more is going. All right, it's time to get my little finger in there for these tricky bits. Come on, get out of here, E. There he goes. Oh my god, the finger is very effective. Yeah, that's getting rid of everything, basically, instantly. Okay, I think every character's gone. I just need to clean it up now. Spray, spray, spray. And wipe, wipe, wipe. Oh my god, I've got something really cool here. This is the first ever blank play button. I almost want to just leave it like this. I'll give it a wipe with the official Society Awards cloth. And now you can see the label is pretty much completely removed. In certain lights, you can still see bits of it, but when we put the new vinyl over the top, hopefully that'll be completely gone. So next, I guess I need to open up the vinyl, which is equally very exciting. Oh, I feel like there's going to be money in here. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a sample. Well, that's nice. Jason, you write like a real font. That is beautiful. Oh, get zoomed in on that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? So it looks like I've got 2 attempts at this, just in case anything goes wrong with the first one. So does it line up? All the dimensions should be correct. Oh, it just looks so good already. So let's give it one last real good wipe, and then, oh, I'm nervous now, because this is the bit that I'm going to screw up. Right, I might not be talking too much here, because I need to concentrate. So step 1 is to peel it. Yeah, you see where certain letters don't peel? That means I have to go back down and give it a good rub to make sure that the letters all stick to the plastic sheet. All right, attempt number 2. Oh, look at that. The S isn't sticking. Why is the S staying down? Trying again. Ah, that S is troublesome. Look at him. What a little troublemaker. I'm going to see if the other one's any better. We'll flip it over. We'll try rubbing it from this side instead. Okay, here we go. Nice. Yes, this is better. This is looking better. Keep it up. Keep it up. Steady. Carefully does it all the way along. Yeah, we're having no problems on this bit. Oh, the E. The E's not coming. Don't do this to me, YouTube. We don't want anything to rip. There we go. There we go. Gently does it. Gently does it. Nice. No, 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 no. There we go. There we go. Come on, all the way now. No, the R. Yep, yep, yep. No, no, no. God, the I. All right. All right. We got it. We've done it. We've done it. So now it's just the very stressful part where I have to make sure it is perfectly straight. Oh my god. Oh god, it's already accidentally fell down. Oh god. Well, we may just have to go with that. It's not perfectly in the middle though. It won't lift back up. We're just gonna have to go with it. It is basically centered though. So now I just have to flatten it all down and then peel it back up again. Hopefully that should be flat enough. And now it is time for the peel away. This is the scary bit. Well, it's some bits are working, but others aren't. Oh god, I'm whacking my trusty fingers out again. I'm getting quite stressed. Okay, and now we peel from this corner. Nice. No. Oh, come on. Why is the O not peeling? Okay, this time I've given it a lot of rubbing now. Yes, yes, very nice. That's what we like to see. This is beautiful. Okay, don't do this to me, or. Why, or? Why? Why must you be like this, or? No! My God, or. You really made that difficult for me. Everything else is looking okay, though. Yes. Yes, this is beautiful. All the way. All the way. Let's have a perfect run now. Oh my God, it looks amazing already. What do you think? We've got 383 characters here. More than that, actually. We've got like over 400 in total with the YouTube and the presented too. Are we going to have any more issues? I think we're okay. My God, this is looking incredible. Here we go. We're nearly there. Don't want to go too fast just in case I have to put it back down again. This is it. The final step. It's about to be perfect. Yes. Go on. And... No! Oh no! The first letter! Oh God! This is an emergency! That was outrageous. I can't believe that. Does it look good there? I think so, yes. Now we go for the peel. No, no, no. My God, this J, I hate him so much. Alright. There. Wow, and as easy as that, we now have the new longest play button on YouTube, created with a real YouTube play button. Oh my God, it actually looks like my clickbait thumbnails. This is incredible. I know I haven't put it on perfectly, I know there's little imperfections, but I think that looks good enough. I am very, very happy with this. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Click that like and that subscribe button, and I will see you later.